All right, we're here for our next installment of Coach's Corner. We're joined this afternoon by both the men's and women's golf teams. It's great to have you guys here this afternoon. We'll start off on the women's side. Coach, I know it's your first year, not only here at OCU, but it's also the first year for the program as well. Just give a quick recap, going back to the fall and in the spring, of what you've seen, and just the few girls that you've been able to teach over the past few months.
Well, it's been a start by having Jessie Dodson was the first one to say yes. And from there, she did a very good job of getting her friends to join the team. And then it was my job to get them ready. And we have gone from one golfer who played a little bit to 5 or 6 golfers that didn't play much but play a lot more now. And they've done a very good job of listening. I think I would take a team of these coachable girls over a bunch of talent because they are just like sponges to listen to the things that we have tried, the things that they've accomplished. Golf is not one of those sports that you just pick up and take off with. And it's been a great experience to watch them develop and get excited about a game that's really hard for a lot of people to learn. And they're doing it, and they're having fun doing it. It's been just a gas to watch because they're laughing, they're giggling, they're getting excited, they jump up and down when things go well. And you can't ask for more than that.
Yeah. Jessie, for you, just talk a little bit about what it's been like. I know, this is the first year for the program. What's it been like you as an athlete, just being able to start the program and see the girls grow over the past few months?
Well, last year I talked to Matt, and I wanted to play golf, and I knew we didn't have a girls team, and I was like, well, if maybe I can join the guys team, something like that. And I missed playing sports, and I missed golf. I played in high school, and it's been really fun to play here. I'm upset that I'm a senior and I'm leaving and I don't get as much competition, but it definitely got me back into the game, and I'm going to play more after graduation, and just it's a good sport to play because you can play it your whole life, so I've really enjoyed it.
That's good. I know it's early for the program. Coming up you'll have the River States Conference tournament. Just kind of list off, Coach, some goals as you enter that tournament you'd like to see in your players.
Well, we started last fall, we did the preview, and Jessie was the only one that played. So the fact that we can actually take 5 and have an actual team is a step up. And, kudos, like I say, not only to Jessie, but to the girls for hanging with it long enough to think that, sure, bring it, let's go. We've seen the golf course, and I believe that this golf course isn't as hard as the last 2 we played. So it's a playable golf course. The conditions have got to be better than what we've played in the last few times too. We're not expecting 40-mile-an-hour winds, and so the golf course itself is quite playable. As far as being competitive, I think that for us, it's about finishing every hole. It's about learning something each time we play. It's about being the team that people at least want to play with. And I think that so far, Ohio Christian has done a very good job of making the other people in the group feel comfortable and enjoy being with us, that no, we're not the best golfers in the tournament, we're working in that direction, but that we know our rules, we can play fast, and we're fun to play with, and we're good to be around. And so that is just as important as the scores that we shoot, is how well we represent the university and our faith.
Coach, switch over to you for the men's side real quick. Just give a quick recap of the spring. You played a few events. Just go over how you guys have done in your mind so far.
The spring has been rough. We lost a guy to graduation. He was our #1 player, so we kind of scrambled to replace him. And then we've had an injury as well. So we're trying to put a team together, trying to compete. We've had a rain out already and a cancellation, so we just now have 2 events down. So we've been hanging in there. Guys are working, learning how to play without the most talented guy now that he's gone. So we're just trying to get better every tournament.
Who are a couple kids, like you said, now that you're missing a couple of your leaders, that you would expect to kind of step up this spring and take that next step to lead your team?
We're young, so really Evan Brower is just a sophomore, but he's probably the most talented kid on the team right now. As far as consistency and posting some great scores. And then Dylan Wilkerson is just a freshman, and he's really showing a lot of promise too, kind of setting the stage for next year when they'll be a little older and a little more mature and experienced for some great things hopefully next fall.
I know we just talked about it on the girls' side, but as you guys enter the River States Conference tournament, what are some things you expect to see from your guys as you look to build toward the future?
Sure. Last fall we played the preview. We were actually leading after the first round, which was great. It was great for our confidence. Evan and Dylan both played really well there. So did Davis, Davis Wolf. So I'm looking forward to kind of capitalizing on that. They're confident. They really believe in themselves. Really, if we could have put 3 solid rounds together last time, we would have finished near the top or at the top. We just had a kind of bobble in the middle. And so this time, I think after that experience, we know we can do it. It's just a matter of putting it together. And the guys have been working hard, practicing hard. And like Coach Cook said, the course is a course that you can play. It's playable, and the conditions are supposed to be great. Best we've had all spring. It's going to be actually warm, so we're looking forward to that.
That's great. Thanks, guys, for coming this afternoon, rather. Like we said, River States Conference Tournament is coming up next. You'll be able to follow that action on our website and through social media. Thanks, guys.